Europeans, they have decided to make things more difficult for us. They want to make life miserable, more difficult for us, so that we will not encourage those who want to embark on that journey. The madness has gotten to the stage of apogee. The madness is at the decimal point. Each time I recapitulate it, I always fall into the state of brouhaha.
Changing the narratives with Mr. B.
I celebrate you, sir.
Yes.
I greet you. We are here again. So, due to the first interview we had, a lot of people really appreciated that interview, and they requested that we should look for you again, that they want to hear from you. And I'm joining my voice with them to say thank you, because that first interview really educated a lot of us. And we are here just because of the request of our audience to revisit you again. That is why we are here. Now, thank you for honoring our request for being here with us. And I still only believe that, yes, our audience, they will be very glad to see you on the screen again. And before we come back to you again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, my great viewers, depending on the place you are watching us from. We are back again with another episode of this program, Changing the Narratives, saying it the way it is in the city of Rome. Based on your requests, we are here with our big brother in the city of Rome to deliberate on the issue which we have at hand today. Please, I want you to sit tight. Just as you were not disappointed in the first interview, I equally assure you that this second one, you are not going to be disappointed. If only you see to the end. Just as we always say, that we do reserve the best for the end. Please, let us quickly turn to our brother here as we dive into the matter of the day. Sir, the topic we have today is, if you look around this Rome or the streets, you will see a lot of blacks who are lunatic. And I begin to ask myself questions. These are Nigerians or Gambians, Senegalese, Ghanaians that left their home very heady. I believe they were not strong enough. They wouldn't have taken that risky journey, spending years and months on the road, getting to this Italy, only just to end up to be a lunatic. What can you say about that?
First and foremost, what I think is household enemy.
Okay.
There is what we call household enemy. The household enemy is the enemy of man that is in their family.
Okay.
This household enemy, they have monitoring mirror. They monitor you anywhere you go. That is why God said, the enemy of man shall be that of his household.
Okay.
They make sure that all the life that you are going to live, you will end up in having a psychosis. They don't want you to be rich. They want you to remain as a proletariat forever. While you on your own side, you are struggling to become a bourgeoisie. But they will stand to counterbalance your balance. And when they find out that they are unable to do it, then they strike you with madness. Most especially if you are not prayerful.
Okay.
That is number one. Then number two, women. Women, lot of our boys, they have disappointed women a lot. A woman that wants to stay with you perpetually. She wants both of you to walk like bliss in the sky. She has taken good care of you. Maybe when you don't have, she has taken good care of you, give you some certain things that you need. And you yourself, in turn, you promise her marriage. Then at the end of the day, only for you to jettison her. Such a woman will not have mercy on you. No. She will make sure that anywhere you run to, you must meet your doom. You must meet your doom. Yes, you must meet your end. Women are still contributing to the high level of the madness in Italy. Because when you check it now, you will know that the madness has gotten to the stage of apogee. The madness is at the decimal point. It's only God that will save them. The other one is thievish attitude, thievish manner. Some of them, before they traveled, they were working with their master. They were just like a proletariat working. Because they have been nursing the idea that they want to become a bourgeoisie by all means. Then they will steal their master's money, travel to Europe, hoping to pay back as soon as they get here. Only for them to see that what they were thinking, reverse is the case. The person you took the money from, 1 million, 3 million, 4 million, cannot allow you to enjoy your money. You cannot become a bourgeoisie when you have made him to become a poor church rat. It's not possible. So that is what I understand. That is the way I see it, that it contributed a lot to our boys getting mad.
Yes, sir. Oh, you, for all that you are assessing, you just center on back home and the attitudes of our people, maybe before leaving home, right? That later transformed into some kind of issues.
Disappointing of women.
Yeah.
Disappointing of women.
Okay, now, like, sir, let us turn here. I don't know whether you can see something here, because I came across a lot of people who also, like, pointed out this very direction. I don't know. I just still want to ask you if you still maybe agree or disagree with them. Saying that even the government of this very place, Italy, the system contributed a lot. Like, by frustrating the efforts of the blacks that came here, either by documents, by works, or by their desires. You understand me? Like, okay, let us look at the test of documents. Someone will come here for years, try all he could, pay lawyers and all that, spend all his money to get documents, and at the end, ending up not having documents to work. Not that this person doesn't really want to work. At the end, when he doesn't have documents, there is no way he can work. You understand me? Because of depression and all that, you see most of them ending up. Someone who was not smoking before ending up smoking. Someone who was not drug addict before end up taking hard drugs just to console his or herself. Do you think that that is a contributing factor to this whole issue?
No. That is not a contributing factor. You not having documents, though it's a frustration. But the reason why they don't give us that document is, step by step, long journeys are shortened. Drop by drop, mighty oceans are formed. There is what we call procedures.
Okay.
Some of our people are not following the right procedure. Procedure in the sense that when you come to Italy, you are expected to focus on school.
Okay.
You go to school, you learn the language, but our people, they don't want Italians to inculcate their language into their brain. What they're after is very early in the morning, some of them will move to work. Very early in the morning, some of them will move to work. That is why you see that some Gambians here, they have job. They even get married to some of the Italians. Why? Because at the Genesis, they were very prudent with whatever they were doing. They are not a rapacious people. They believe that before you attend to any particular level, you must do it step by step. But our people, they are not doing it. They did not follow the right procedure. Because in anything you do, there must be a consequences.
Yeah.
So the consequences of jumping fence, consequences of not learning the language, that is one of the things that have triggered some of them not having a document.
Okay.
That is the way I understand it.
Okay.
Because I have a friend, he was in the camp, he went to Italian school, he learned their language very well. The guy is working now. Unlike some, they are not interested about the school. They are not interested about the language. Or they say that I'm not here to go to school. That is why you see that since you are not here to go to school, you don't hear that language. Then they themselves, they are not ready to give you documents. That is what I understand, the way I see it.
If you give me, I give you. If you not give me, I not give you.
Because life is a procedure.
Give or take.
Yes, life is a procedure. Some they have decided that their all 10 fingers is going to be on button, doing nothing. That is what we call busy doing nothing. And some of them, they also have 5 years documents in their bag. They are using it to go and stand in front of supermarket.
Just imagine.
Yes, it's very, very painful. And the other dark side of midnight is that the Indians here, they have contributed to some of our boys' Waterloo. That is the end. They contributed to our Waterloo. A job that could have been done with 8 euro per hour, Indian man is ready to do it with 4 euro. Yes, thereby coming to counterbalance the balance which you have. So that is what I understand.
All right, lastly, if I may ask, sir, like the people, more especially, I know all these people we are talking about now that are going in an abnormal direction, they have parents, they have families back home in Africa who are expecting or expectant that their people are in Europe. Not even all of their family knew that maybe something is happening to them. I don't know. So, sir, what will be a word of advice, a general advice to any family? Maybe they have stayed for years, no receiving any call or communications from their people in Europe. What will be your word of advice to them?
To the people at home?
Yeah.
My advice to the people at home is that you know, the people here, they are not telling them the reality. They are only telling them about the good side of Europe. You understand?
Yeah.
The people at home should know that Europeans, they have decided to make things more difficult for us. They want to make life miserable, more difficult for us, so that we will not encourage those who want to embark on that journey.
Really?
Yes.
Can you just like elaborate a little bit?
Yes. They make things difficult for you, in the sense that there was a day I went to search for a job at Ama. Termini here. I met the man. I said, sir, sto cercando lavoro. He said, no, questo lavoro solo italiano.
Really?
Yes, that is the work of those people that take the trash. He said solo italiano.
That's only for Italians.
Yes. So they decided to make the document not to be very hard for us. My advice to the people at home is that before you embark on any perilous journey, because our journey was very, very perilous. It was too nightmarish. Each time I recapitulate it, I always fall into the state of brouhaha. When I recapitulate it, I fall into the state of brouhaha.
That is the journey.
Yes.
of getting to this place.
Yes. I become dispirited, because that is not what I planned for myself. So the people at home, let them remain at home. Anything your hand finds to do it very well. And the people here, they should always tell the people at home truth. Mother, I have been in Italy for the past 4 years. I'm in the camp. I don't have job. Things are not moving fine. Rather than telling their mother, they will call her, hello mom, thank God I'm in Europe. Oh. Thank God I have made it. Don't worry. Little time, life will be very, very much okay. You understand? So they make promise which they know that they are not going to fulfill it. That is a goddamn fucking bullshit blunder. That is a very stupid mistake. So the people at home, my message to them is that anything your hand finds to do it well. If you are selling cement, remain there. If you want to come to this place, it must be on a special arrangement, on a special arrangement. Like people who go to Dubai, some of them go there with employment. Some of them go say they want to study in Dubai. You can't just wake up from your bed to say you want to go to Europe without setting out any strategies. You have to strategize your way like the wise eagle normally do. when there is a wide wind. But these people, they don't do it. You understand me?
Yeah.
And so people at home, let them remain at home. Because I believe that they should be sagacious enough to know that it's not going well. Your brother is here for the past 10 years, no land, no house. Then you are still calling him that you want to come. Come and do what? Are you coming to metamorphose his present stage? Can you be able to metamorphose his stage for him to become a bourgeoisie? Or you are coming to make him remain as a proletariat? That is what they have to think. But what they normally say, if Europe is not good for you, why can't you come back
And
home?
that is the question I wanted to ask you, because that is what they say. A lot of them, maybe they will hear you now. Okay, say if you are doing something in Nigeria, stay back there. They will tell you, if you say Europe is not good, why are you still there? Why don't you return back home? What would be your response to such question?
Yes, I can't return home because many of them are ashamed of coming back home without making it.
Without nothing.
Yes, how can you return home? You left home, now it's 10 years. Then you are coming back. Are you coming back as an Okada man? Are you coming back to take more acres of land for you to become a farmer? That is why many of them are not coming back home. It's not as if they are
well.
no. It's not as if all is well here. If I want to qualify the type of life here with a right adjective, that is kakistocracy system of government. That is what they are running with us here. Yes, kakistocracy system of government, where the bad people, where the most people that are hard-hearted, where they rule and they make life difficult for the people that they are ruling. Kakistocracy system of government. That is the government they are using to follow us. That is why some of us are still remaining in one place. We are supposed to be dynamic, but because of what they are doing to us now, we become static in one particular place. That's what I understand, you know.
All right, thank you so much, sir, because I believe for what you have said so far, a lot of people will also learn lesson, because this question which you have just answered now have been in the space for quite a number of decades. You understand? Like whenever anybody that is talking from Europe, Europe is not really the way you think. They will tell you, if it's not good, return back home. Why are you still there? Why are you telling us that we shouldn't come? Why you are still there? You understand me? I believe we should. It's not that we are discouraging anybody to come or tell anybody who prepared already to leave his or our country not to come. No, you are free to come. But one thing we are saying is that before you leave your country, know exactly what you are going to meet. And so just know that coming here is not going to be bed of roses.
Just like my brother, I have been trying to convince my junior brother. I've been trying to convince him beyond reasonable doubt that this place is not where he has to come. But all my effort in convincing him has come to an utter fiasco. I've tried so much, all is coming to an utter fiasco. He said he must come. He said he must come. So he's been in he's a high level of insubordination, which I've risen to a zenith point, which I know that it will backfire him. A time will come here, a time will come, then he will regret what he has done.
Where is he now? Is he still in Africa now?
He's in Africa.
But he desperately want to be
He
here.
has been pestering me. He has been pestering me. Because of the way he's pestering me, my all night is becoming too nightmarish.
So it's not a problem, because I think I came across a lot of people who have interviewed that also received such counsel that they turned it down. At the end, when they came here, they saw the reality before them. There's a lot of them went into regrets. You understand me? So that is the reason why we never encourage anybody not to discourage anybody not to come, and we only tell them the reality on ground, because it takes only us, only you that is here, to tell what is really happening here. But whoever that wants to take the advice, let him take. Whoever wants to neglect it, let them neglect it. When they eventually come here, they will see the reality.
Yes, and our boys here, some of them, they should know how to jettison from being promiscuous. promiscuity have catapulted them into what they did not expect.
Okay.
You understand me? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate this your
Thank
time
you.
with us.
God
God
bless
bless
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
God
Thank you
bless
so
you.
much, sir.